Well, what's up, friends? Mark here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. And I've got a door that's not closed. Damn, Mark. Hold up. Didn't close the door. I don't like slamming my doors. Hang on. All right, now the door's closed. So, got all my running around done. I'm headed back to the man cave. I got some more wood on the back, as you can see out the window here, to make it to some more racks, because we got more racks we got to give away, and we got orders for you guys that I got to get done. So that's what we do. What was interesting today was when I was in Lowe's. Actually, it was a great day. I was in Lowe's. You know how people always come up, "Hey, sir, what are you doing?" He's like, "Do you have a Lowe's credit card?" And I was like, "Nah." He's like, "Do you want one?" I was like, "Nah." He said, "But if you get a Lowe's, if you apply for one, I got a tool bag for you and everything." I was like, "Okay, all right, I'll try." I got a tool bag, nice tool bag. It's like I got a backpack that's made for tools. And it's a cart, which is good, because the rolling cart makes it easier when you're an old fart like me. But when I was checking out, there was the cashier. His name was Mo. He's like, "Do you do YouTube?" And I was like, "Okay, actually, here, watch the clip." Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being a part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. You know, it always scares me when somebody says, "Hey, I know you." No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know me. You have never seen me before. Or where you know me from.
Cowboy fan.
So this guy said, "Hey, I know you from YouTube. Are you a Cowboy fan, or are you one of those trolls?"
I'm a Washington football fan.
Oh, okay. That's all good. You know what? We're all family, man. See? How you feeling about the Washington team for next year, man?
Well, I think we'll take the NFC. We might take the NFC East, to be honest. It depends on Dak Prescott.
Oh, so wait a minute. Are you saying that Dak Prescott's not trash?
I mean, he's good. He's a good quarterback.
He's a good quarterback. Okay.
Quarterback.
You know, it's amazing, huh? He's a crybaby. Listen, we got. You know, I'm in Washington territory here. Yeah, that's you know, Lowe's hooked the brother up today. Guy came up and said, "Are you a contractor?" I said, "Yes." And he said, "Well, we got a deal for you. If you open up a contractor's account, we'll get you storage bags and a toolbox." I was like, "Really?" So that's what we did. So my man here, I appreciate you watching the Joe Boo Sports Report. I wish your team the best of luck.
Oh, yeah, trust me.
I really don't.
I mean, 1992 and 93 was the Super Bowl day, so.
Yeah, it's been a long time for both of us, man. Both teams have been sorry. We've just been bad.
You guys have been a little better than us, to be honest with you. I'm just going based on record-wise.
We've been less bad than the Washington football team.
As much as he can get.
Well, we're going to look back and say, 2 years from now, man, that's a good deal with whatever they pay, because they're about to get paid. But I appreciate Mo. Mo, a Washington fan, hey, thank you very much, Mo. Now, let me get back to the shop. That was kind of cool, except for the guy who was behind me. It was like, damn, can y'all stop talking? I want to get my stuff and get out of here. But Mo, shout out to you. You know, I know you're a Washington football fan. He started watching because we were talking about Dak Prescott liking the Washington football team, and all the Washington fans got excited. And it's so funny how everybody else out there besides Cowboy fans are on the Dak watch and really would give their right arm for Dak Prescott. Cowboy fans, nah, we don't need that guy. It's crazy. But here's what's kind of crazy is there's word out there, and you kind of put the pieces together a little bit. Jeff Bezos, who is the founder and owner of Amazon, he's got a major house that's in the Washington, D.C. area. They have since building one of their new headquarters in Arlington or Alexandria. That's on the border. I'm sure if it's Arlington or Alexandria. In Alexandria, Virginia. They're building this whole, it's a crazy design. It's crazy. It looks kind of like a spire. I mean, it's just like, okay, that's bold. So they're building that in Arlington / Alexandria. I think it's Arlington. I think it is. It's like Potomac Yards, which is interesting because that's where the Jack Kent Cooke wanted to actually put the Washington football team. When he originally was ready to build the stadium, he had a deal, or was trying to work out a deal in D.C. Sharon Pat Kelly messed that up. And then he ended up trying to go to Alexandria, and actually had a groundbreaking there, Potomac Yards. But the people of Alexandria said, we don't want your trash-ass football team here, and fought it. Then it was, they tried Richmond, Virginia, and then settled on Landover. So, it took some time to get it. So Jeff Bezos, who has a house in D.C., has headquarters, number 2, and I guess it's split between New York and D.C., being built in Alexandria, Virginia, or Arlington, Virginia, whichever it is, and also has bought the Washington Post. And actually, if we also want to put another piece into this, he's stepping down as CEO of Amazon and having somebody else do that work, which will free him up of some of his time. There's word that he is interested in buying the Washington football team. Washington football team that's actually waiting till next year to come up with a new name. And it may be they're waiting to come up with a new name when they have a new owner. Now, the NFL, of course, has been dealing with the ramifications of everything that's happened with the Washington football team. Now, I can't exactly talk, bad about the Washington football team. We're just a little less worse than the Washington football team. But basically, when you talk about the Dallas Cowboys, it's been since '95, since we won a Super Bowl. It's been, 91 since Washington won one? And you look at the things that have happened since that time. Washington, it's been a mess. Now, shout out to them this year for winning the winning the division, which I'm sure felt like the Super Bowl to Washington fans. This past year, getting Ron Rivera, who's become the new face of the franchise, and seeming to have been turning things around. They realized that you win games with defense. Now, the interesting part is when you hear what Alex Smith basically has been saying, that Alex Smith has gone through and basically said, they did not want me after the injury. That literally, they didn't even want to give him a chance this year. That he was determined to, he didn't know himself if his leg was going to be able to hold up, if he could get back and even get on the field and things. But he was trying to do everything that he could. And the Washington football team had it set up where, you're getting paid. It's a nice story and all that, but we don't want you on the field. They literally did not want him on the field. And that's kind of crazy because without Alex Smith playing the way he did, he had a lot of injuries and things that he was dealing with, and you got to think that a guy that had 17 surgeries and half of his calf taken from one leg to the other, it was a miracle that he was able to come back. And I guess the Washington team looked at it and said, if this is who we have to rely on, then we're in trouble. We need somebody with 2 good legs at least. And that's why they signed Kyle Allen, and they had Haskins, of course, who they realized just couldn't hunt, and of course Tyler Heineke. It ended up being a great story to see Alex Smith actually step down on the field, but I'll be honest with you, the beating he was taking and the hits, every time you kept thinking about that leg and what he went through to get back there. In all reality, Washington they're done with it. I mean, they're trying to move on. They're trying to find another quarterback, and I don't think that they want him to be there. Alex Smith, on the other hand, is basically saying, hey, I want to play. I'm not ready to hang it up. So that's where they are. Now, you might see Washington try and move up in the draft, try and get one of these quarterbacks. But because they made the playoffs, it kind of hampered them. And this is where you have to look at it as Cowboy fan and say, maybe we were lucky that we did make the playoffs, that we're in a position that we can really fix the team, because in the end, great story. You feel good that you're playing another week, but now we're dealing with this year, and you're looking at the 18th pick instead of a top 10 pick. Well, anyway, I'll see you guys in the workshop. It seems like today is flying by because it's already 2 o'clock. Damn. All right, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.